Hi guys, my name is Harry. I have been teaching IB chemistry for the past 5 years, and today I would like to go through a past paper question from IB past paper 2, which reads as lactic acid is a weak monoprotic acid with a Ka value of 1.4 to the power of minus 4, 10 to minus power of 4, and then the question and our task is to find the pH when the lactic acid concentration is 0.25. Alright, so everybody should not have come across what a lactic acid looks like. However, we don't actually need to know what it looks like. All we need to know is that it's an acid and that it's a monoprotic acid. So it's only going to lose one proton, and that's all we need to know. So to find pH, we first need to know what the H plus concentration is, right? So H plus concentration, why is that? Because pH by definition equals to minus log times H plus concentration, right? So if we know H plus concentration, we will be able to find out the pH. So H plus concentration, how are we going to find that? We are given two pieces of information, which is the concentration of lactic acid and Ka. Alright, what is Ka? Ka has an equation that you guys all should know, and it's defined as what? Ka equals H plus, we're talking about monoprotic, which means we're only going to get H plus, and then we will get the conjugate base, right? The conjugate base of lactic acid. So we'll just call it, let's write it out in full. Let's say it's a monoprotic acid. Let's say it's going to lose the protein from this end, which means the conjugate base will look like this. Right? An H plus off from COOH group, making it COO minus, right? And at the bottom, we have our lactic acid. Okay, we know the value of the lactic acid concentration, and we know the Ka value. With that, okay, 0.25 equals the top, and Ka is 1.4. Alright, H plus, we need to find this. How do we know the value of that? Well, we know that the value of H plus concentration should equal the value of conjugate base for lactic acid, meaning that these values should be the same, so we can equate that to be equal as H plus concentration squared, right? So all we have to do is what? Get that off to the left-hand side, use a calculator, and then simply square root that. Sorry. To get that off, we need to times it by 0.25, right? And then square root that. And that's going to give us H plus concentration, obviously in our big M unit, mole decimeter cube. And then we are going to put that into the original pH equation to get our pH. That's how it's done. Hope my explanation was clear enough. And then, yeah, if you have any question, ask me.